What up, everybody? My name is Warren, and I have a quick video. No, actually, I don't know if it's gonna be quick or not, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna hopefully change up how you think about everything. As we stand, right? I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. All right. Let's talk about some of the previous bundlers in the past, and I'm gonna do this in a respectful light here, okay? Because I know some of the CEOs might be looking at this. Okay. Dog with tools, penguin tools, meme tools. Kinesis, Vortex, what else we got here? The list goes on and on and on. I'm probably missing a few. Infinity scripts, Solana scripts, you know. And now we have PUMPKIT, okay? And out of every single name that I just mentioned right now, right, there's one fucking feature that only one has, that all of them has not, to this fucking day. No matter how much lifetime subscription you've paid, no matter how much monthly subscription you've paid, no matter how much investment you've paid, as a dev, as a person who wants to bundle, or even as a person who wants to mass night, or a person that wants to do wash trading from a crypto perspective. I know it's gray line, but it is what it is. What is that one thing that we need? That we always seem to have to use a third-party tool to be able to use. And it's like, damn, why can't they put this in the system? What is that one fucking thing that they've consistently have said, oh, it's cooking, we're going to create it. But why is it so hard to create? What is that one fucking thing that we absolutely need to be able to have as much information on our charts to be able to make as much extraction as fucking possible? What is that? And why haven't they gave it to us? Well, guess what? Guess fucking what? Pump scripts. Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna PUMPKIT, all right? Pump scripts. PUMPKIT, right? Has figured it out. PUMPKIT has figured it out. And without any further ado, I'd like to introduce you to the new PUMPKIT. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a live fucking graph internally into the bundler. And we get alive holders. Again, we have a live trading chart with 1 second, 5 second, 15 second, 30 second, and 1 minute intervals. Okay? Wow. Why hasn't this been done? Why has it required you to open up Pump Fund, Axiom, Neobulix, whatever the fuck it is? Why hasn't these bundler companies created these actual infrastructure within their system? And why is this one right here not costing a lifetime subscription? Why does this one right here allow everyone to use it for free and only charge people 0.8% on their transaction fees? Why are you simply spending like 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 SOL on a lifetime subscription when you're not getting barely some of the minimum things that you're going to need? Because you're going to need the third party anyways. Let's go to Pump Fund real quick. I got a random chart on. Let's look at literally how this is actually done, how it's used, how people do this shit, right? Let's find this coin right here. It's called Fight. It looks like it's in process of doing whatever it does. I'm gonna copy the CA address, right? I'm gonna bring it back into PUMPKIT, and then I'm gonna simply go to up here, a search token, place that in there. And boom, here we are. And as you see, here's the charts. Live. I've access to 50 wallets to my discretion right here to fuck up anything and everything in this situation. I've access to, right here, holders. This shows me who's holding. And as you see, it's updating in real fucking time. Real fucking time, guys. Devs. Guys, like, why are we cooking this efficiently? Like, there's no fucking excuses. Solana has been given over months on months. I've been in the fucking game literally forever. You see my black ass on YouTube forever. Why is it taking this fucking long to put a fucking graph and holder distribution in your fucking bot? This is fucking phenomenal. And this is, I was having a conversation with a dev, Ro, shout out to Ro. I was saying to him, look, everyone is thinking in 2D, you're thinking in 4D. You fucking skipped the 3D measurement. Let's go back to the charts and to the actual bundler, guys. Seriously. So you get access to your 1 second charts, to your 5 second charts, right? 15, 30 second, you name it. Everything's real time in there. You don't got to go to any other, tab. You have access to your buys, you have access to your sells right here as if it was just a regular trading platform, but you have access to mini wallets, simple as that. I like the fact that you can simply just put all, boom, or just dev, or just trading wallets, or the ones that have tokens and no tokens, or the ones that are, select empty wallets, so you of course seen everything from compact view or cascade. It literally gives you the ability to see the P&Ls in every single wallet, not just, yes, you do have the P&L total of what you're making, for the entirety of everything, but you also get to see, okay, this one's up like one soul. Let's go ahead and sell this one. Boom. Let's go ahead and this one's up. Let's sell this one. It's like you can easily manage this. Not to mention in here, it's like the easiest trading settings in the world. Like for me per se, I've actually been sticking to this random. I've been making a lot of P. I've been posting up my P&Ls in here, and it's been absolutely fucking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm serious. So, basically we have slippage here, transaction interval. I prefer to do random. That way, the wallets don't get spam textings. You don't want to have these things interlinked. They're always a bitch to always, you want to work with wallets that are essentially seasoned. They have a little bit of history. They have a little trading history, so they all blend in, and they don't seem like there's, just one person. You want to be inside Expo maps attached. But beyond that, everything is pretty much symbiotic. It's really simple. If I wanted to go into a buy mode and launch, for example, I'll literally just click on this little create icon. It's simple as boom right here. And I'll be honest with you, I've used so many other tools before, and it's just like I never gotten the comfortability to feel full, just like in the driver's seat as I am with PUMPKIT. Everything literally is at my fingertips. There's no need whatsoever to go to any tab, which is remarkable. The only reason why I would go to another tab is I want to see what type of metadata that I want to maybe launch, and before I actually do the launch, the pre-production of that shit, right? That's if I am launching. There's so many different ways to make money. Like recently, I've been honestly wash trading the shit out of these projects. I've been finding projects on DEX, right? And then buying them low at the floor, DEX page, reversing the charts, and then extracting liquidity that way. There's so many different ways to do it, especially if you have the chart right in your fingertips. And moving like this is just absolutely brilliant. I've never seen anything like this, and I'm just wondering, like, what is the holdup again with all these other bundlers? Like, why isn't this in there? And it's like, why is it taking this long? It's like, damn, it's like we have access to AI, ChatGPT, like all these other mechanical things that allow you to sell when it comes to fucking bundling and the coding, but it took this long just for PUMPKIT just to pave the way, which is fucking phenomenal. And the great thing about it is you don't got to pay an arm and a leg. You can literally go on my link right now, start using this right now. It only takes 0.8%. Also, recommendation if you want, on the bottom right of the actual entirety of the bot, you can go to the read our documents. Highly recommend you do that. This allows you to essentially kind of see everything behind the scenes that I'm not particularly talking about and kind of going over right now. But anyways, what I wanted to do is I just wanted to do a quick test. I actually just sent, what's it called? I sent I sent some money, or I'm about to send some money right to this chart. This is a chart that's been dead for a few days. I actually made some P on it, and currently as we speak, there are holders in here, but there's like very few holders. So I think I'm just gonna try to push a little volume here. It's, I think, a safe spot for me to not to get sold on. Obviously, then people probably just forgot that, maybe that they probably forgot their wallets. People are like so negative in this project right now by this point. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and fund 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8. Yeah, let's do 8. Actually, you know what? No, I think about this because obviously I want to look on bubble maps to make sure things straight. Let's go to Pump Fund and find a project that's like super old and just no one's in it. That way I can like easily just look at some of the bubble maps and not have to like go through all those fucking holders. I'm gonna choose one a project that I did a long time ago. Let's see if I could just do that one because I know it more than anything. Deadpool on Soul, Lana, or DPS. Deadpool on Solana. Oh, that didn't find shit. Um, let's see here. Let's do most elegant monkey ever. Okay. So, damn, they got some shit that's got still money in there. There's so much money in the air, like guys. It's like these shits were created like 11 months ago. Products still got fucking capital like somewhere somehow in them. Like what the fuck? And the charts be looking all fucked up. It's like 18K market cap. This money just left in there, probably from being dumped on. Like that's just crazy. Anyways, wow. So let's see here. I don't want to create a new one. I just kind of want to basically get an old contract that I've worked with. You know what? I got an idea. Here, I'll go into my bundler, my other bundler here. Grab a CA address so that way we can quickly get to it, so to speak. 1 second, guys. All right, bam. I'm doing this off screen so you guys can see really, but all right, let me grab this token. Okay, launched. We'll do this one. Okay, perfect. This is a good one. And we'll copy the CA. Perfect. Okay, so I got my CA. I'm gonna go into now here. Let's go to this one. Nana. I made this like nothing. It was just a little test. So I know that basically there's no very many holders, like none, that's not all. So when I come in and do my test, I should be able to see and determine, that these are coming in clean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10 wallets. Okay. Simply all you got to do is click on the fund wallet here on the right side, select the wallets, right? Next, participants. Boom. We'll do like 3 SOL. Hit next. And hit next. It'll tell you to download the private key. So always do that just so you can have access in case something happens when the mix. Click on continue. And it'll confirm with you as well the wallet that you have in your settings. That's supposed to be your recovery wallet in case the funds need to get sent back to that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and send myself that Solana. So give me just 2 seconds while I get it from my cold wallet. What up? Okay, let's see here. Alrighty. So Solana is dropping currently right now. It's at $139.86. Super depressing, but it is what it is. We're in a full-on state of market decline right now. So Solana is taking a hit, Bitcoin is taking a hit. The whole market is in shambles right now. I believe if you can have the liquidity to do so, doing bundling would be, or using the tools like this would be beneficial because you can extract as much as you can. So by the time Solana does go back up, you'll have a way more capital. Like imagine collecting like 500, 400, 600 SOL, and then when it goes back to 200, you're like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to do now is just extract as much as possible. So let's go here. We're gonna go to 3 SOL, and then go back to Telegram, and it says U3. Make sure you always send it to the right address. That's very, very, very important. So we're gonna send it to U3, 3 SOL. Next, send. All right. Here we go. We got 58 seconds left. UA3, approve. All right, bet. So we just sent that 3 sol over. And then now it goes ahead and it's processing. This job is gonna hard disperse and mix the funds so that way it distributes to 10 wallets. And then from there I can literally just buy into the contract with these. And what I can do just to make things a little bit easier for myself is I can set up the settings so that way they buy in, let's say between like 2 to 7 seconds or something like that. And so I don't got to go buy. So I'll show you how to do that. So now it's done, as you see here, right? So I'll unselect the dev and I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go to settings, random. And so we'll do like, let's say 3 to like 6 seconds or 3 to 7 seconds, right? Or 1 to 7 seconds. How about that? That's perfect. Okay. So now I got that selected. I can go to buy, and currently I have 2.99 or 2.6 because of course the fees, right? But we don't gotta spend everything. We could just do like 1 sol, right? So what's gonna do is gonna take 1 sol amount on all these wallets, but it's gonna spend between that 1 and 7 seconds to buy this. So we're gonna do that. And then once we do that, we're going to go to bubble maps and see where everything's at. Okay, so let's go click on buy right now. We should see these buys come in. Boom, as you see, they're coming in right there. 2, 3. And they're all saying if it's me or it's not me. So like if transaction does come in or something happens that you know what to do, you can always go here and then you can go to sell. You could sell all easily on your side here. So that's why. Anyways, it's buying the 10 that I need within those intervals times. And then what we'll do is we'll go to pump fund after it's continuing with this buy process, right? And then we'll go and check and see exactly how the bubble maps are. Okay, so as you see, they all came in, and we actually got some people. We bought. So a couple people came in, I think. So funny. But anyways, let's go ahead and it says we bought. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to the coin. So click on this coin here. And this is fabulous. The fact that we know that everything's here. You can have an understanding of like everything to who's in the contract and just have a better grasp before going out. But bubble maps is not in here. I'm gonna actually talk to Ro and ask him, hey, quick question, how hard is it to add? Okay, so I just went ahead and while I was doing this video, just asked him, hey, can we just add bubble maps? I don't know if that's a hard thing. No, don't worry about it. But that'd be kind of cool just to have that button in the UI since we already have everything else in there, right? So boom, 10 wallets came in. We're gonna go into generate bubble maps now and see how these things did. Boom, 1, 2. Well, let's see here. This is actually there you go. 1, 2, 3. Yep, they're all clean. All right, clean as a whistle, as you see there. So this is part of the game. So now, what you can do, let's go back here, and we will do a sell. The great thing about the sell is I can simply let's see here. So if I go here, I can click on that, and I can do a sale the same way, where I can, let's say, we're between 5 seconds and 0.1. So I'll say sell. Oops, my bad. Boom, 0.1 and 5. There we go. All right, cool. So with that being said, I can just do 100% sell, right? And then watch. It'll literally now execute 1 by 1. Every 0.1 to 5 seconds, those cells out. So that's what it's doing. It's executing them 1 by 1, going out. Or I can just a full mass sell. I do want to, have a conversation with the dev before I do so to find out, how I can do my best to stay off of the radar of a lot of these, KOLs. KOLs. These Inside X groups. The last thing I want is to be in a situation where, I fucking sell a bundle, sell all, and then Inside X now says, okay, well, since these guys bundle sell all X at the same time, we'll now mark it as, for the future references as, connected wallets. So I will confirm, with this video. Maybe I'm gonna pause real quick and hopefully I can get the answer in a second. If not, what is what it is. So this is fucking phenomenal. Like I said, like we were able to see, right, that there is literally money we brought into the contract. We brought 0.131. It's so funny. So someone purchased literally the coin when I was buying into it, and then basically helped me with my transaction fees. That's why I'm only down minus 0.001. But anyways, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a test launch. We could do actually this banana coin here. Copy this one. All right, so I'd like to go to buy here and clone and basically paste this in there. Clone. Okay, so we have to put some money into the dev wallet because currently we do have funds in every single other wallet. However, dev is simply looking dry. So I got to go to fun wallet here. Go selected wallet next. We'll do simple. All right. The hard one is not required for the dev. The simple is just fine to do. We'll do points. We'll just do one soul. Next, download your PK so you have access to it. I understand. Continue. Copy your public key to this funder, the simple funder, and then we're gonna go ahead and send that over and soul. So give me a second. I'm gonna send over one soul. All right, we're about to send one soul over to ending in T6. All right, I'm streaming it out. 1 second. Alrighty. Now we can send that out. T6. There we go. Approve. One soul. All right. Boom. So we're processing that, sending that. That's pretty fast because it's a simple disbursement. Boom. All right. So now that we have all the stuff ready to rock and roll, the dev buy amount, we can say we can do like 0.7 or 0.64, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Now what we're gonna do, however, is we're gonna do a snipe launch here. Okay. So basically that means we're gonna try to do 10 wallets. Or 9 wallets at that. Yeah, 9 wallets. We'll do 9, not block of 10, but 9 wallets, 1 dev and then 9 wallets. And then we're gonna come in and we're also gonna set it up so that way it does sell if in case any snipers do come in. So we could potentially profit here as well. So first thing first is sniper supply threshold. We'll say will be like 3%. Let's make that super simple. Actually, I'll make it 4%. I'm gonna sell 100% on these guys when they do that, if they do that. So yeah, and then from that point on, everything else looks like it's pretty Gucci. Yeah. So 1 year in the process of creating this, you could just select the wallets like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So we got 10 wallets all together selected here. Yeah, so Pump Fund, Banana, Baboon, Telegram. We got 0.64. Let me just double check that sniper's turned on. Boom, sniper mode. There we go. Make sure you check that on, guys. That's very important. If you don't check that on, then it will not work. It's a cool thing though. It tells you, how much supply you can work with. So I can work with like basically 2.47. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll even set this up for like the dev amount to be like a little bit higher, maybe like 80.80. Okay, cool. So with that being said, I'm gonna snipe launch for 2.8 soul. Okay, and like I said, this should not only start the contract, but also should either land me in a position where everything's set. I don't have any slip, but no wallets come in. So boom, I'm good to go. No bow maps, tracements, or immediately sell because snipers came in and hopefully make profit. Let's go ahead and give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Creating token and launching Snipe bundle. It's exciting. Alrighty. Alright, it's created. And the P&L is up 64.64. And it looks like we profited, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Did it sell? Or did it not sell? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Let's see here. It looks like these wallets came in and they all came in with profit. It looks like. There was a situation sold. It looks like I came in. Let me double check. Let's go to the wallets. It does look I'm up. I ain't gonna lie. Like I think I'm up like at least 0.64 on this test. I bought for 2.88 and sold for 3.53 in a matter of literally seconds. Look at this P&L card, y'all. This is the perfect video for my YouTube here. Look at this. Share P&L. I did that on a test. And 4K recording. Okay, so I'll put that out there for the YouTube for people to see. Cool, download. So cool. So as you can see, let's go back to the charts. I mean, I wanted to unfortunately I wanted to see bubble maps. I wanted to, get an understanding if, there was, issues with some of the Insight X people, but unfortunately, I don't think I was able to do so because I literally came in and fucking sniped 3%. And that was it. These guys are out of the country. These are not even me, man. Like, this is crazy. So let's look at bubble maps here. I don't think I'll be able to even generate it because it was so fast. Yeah, it was so fucking fast. But let me see if I can at least, at very least, look at, what's going on here. And maybe kind of get an understanding of how that shit happened. So we came in, the dev, we bought for that, and we did have 10 wallets come in. So buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we had hella buys come in. Look at how many buys came in. This shit, y'all. Fuck. But we sold on them. We totally sold on the dev. Like, you see this, guys? Look how many buys came in after me, guys. Like, seriously. Boom. And this literally happened in time frame that I couldn't even detail. Like, literally, I just made 0.64, which is like, I don't know. That's that. Let me do my math real quick. We just made $90, guys, in like literally less than 2 minutes. Literally. And I didn't have to do shit. I didn't have to sell. It came in. It did everything. You see how many buys are here? Like, this is literally real. And they're still in this here. This is a fucker that's holding 3%. All I did was clone some shit. Like, if we can do this, you can consistently profit. Hands fucking down, guys. So, I don't want to be too long with this. I know I've been showing this thing forever, but I'm just super bullish. You guys see what's going on. I'm going to simply send these funds over to myself to reward myself for the day. It's been a good, hard day's work, and that's what I do. I go ahead and I packet it on up. So thank you guys for, watching this video, because this is literally how shit fucking rolls out. So definitely check out the link in the description, pumpkit.app. Changing the fucking game. All the developers out there should be fucking worried, because honestly, your user database is going to be possibly extracted. Not from me, but I mean from the outside of things, it's looking like they're fucking going to control the market. It is what it is. Let's go.